There is a kind of power that does not announce itself. It does not seek applause, nor does it argue for recognition. It simply works, quietly and steadily, shaping the future without noise. This is the power of working hard and keeping silent. When I first arrived at the monastery, I believed effort needed witnesses. I wanted my discipline to be seen. I wanted my dedication to be noticed. If I woke before others, I hoped someone would know. If I meditated longer, I secretly wished it would be acknowledged. But my teacher observed my restless heart and said gently, "If your work needs an audience, it is not yet pure." At first I did not understand. I thought silence meant hiding. But silence is not hiding. Silence is protecting your energy from being scattered. Every time you announce your plans to the world, you spend a small portion of the strength needed to complete them. Words can feel like progress, but they are often only shadows of it. In the monastery, we plant seeds in the garden without speaking of what will grow. We water them daily without announcing the effort. The soil does not respond to promises, it responds to consistency. And when the flowers bloom, they do not shout about their journey, they simply open. I once met a man who spoke constantly of his ambitions. Each week he had a new plan, a new goal, a new declaration. But his life remained unchanged. Another man said very little, yet each month he grew steadier, stronger, calmer. Over time, people noticed his progress not because he described it, but because it was visible in his posture, his habits, his results. That is when I learned that noise attracts attention, but silence builds substance. Working hard in silence trains something deeper than skill. It trains humility. It teaches you to find satisfaction in the act itself rather than in praise. When you detach your effort from validation, your focus sharpens. You begin to care less about how things look and more about how they are. Silence also protects your peace. When you share your dreams too widely, you invite opinions, doubts, and unnecessary comparison. Some people will question you. Others may compete with you, and slowly your path becomes influenced by voices that do not walk beside you. But when you work quietly, your path remains your own. This does not mean isolating yourself from the world. It means allowing your actions to speak at the right time. There is a season for planting and a season for harvest. If you dig up the seed each day to show others its progress, it will never grow. Trust requires patience. In my early years, I struggled with this lesson. I wanted reassurance. I wanted someone to confirm that I was advancing. But over time, I discovered something unexpected. The quiet work changed me internally before it changed my circumstances. My mind became steadier. My emotions softened. My discipline no longer depended on mood. And the results came naturally, almost as a side effect of consistency. When you work hard and keep silent, you conserve energy. You build resilience. You allow your growth to mature without interference. And when success finally arrives, it feels lighter because it was built with integrity rather than performance. So ask yourself gently, are you working to be seen or are you working to become better? If no one applauded, would you still continue? If the answer is yes, then your foundation is strong. Let your effort be private. Let your discipline be sacred. Let your progress surprise people. And most importantly, let your silence protect the peace you are building. Because true strength does not shout. It grows quietly. And when the time is right, it stands without needing to explain itself.